who figured it out, or how did the journey get you to center field in 1980 for your breakout year?
Well, and that gets back to, I was lucky to be a first-round pick and have some money invested because they said, you know, we're just not going to give up on the guy, because my catching was okay for a while. I ended up catching about 80 games in the big leagues, but what got me to first base was I wasn't catching that well. I mean, I've thrown the ball a little bit all over the place. I hit one of our pitchers in AAA. Think about that for a while. They had to take him out of the game. Not because he was giving up too many hits, it's because I hit him in the hip, right in the hip bone. I was trying to throw a guy out of second base and he just got in the way. So it's like, you know, what are we going to do with Murph? And as you mentioned, I started hitting some home runs. So it's kind of like, okay, you know, he's getting stronger. We got to find a position. So Bobby moved me to first base. And then after that, I didn't do that well there. But again, it was that era, they just let me get that experience. And I always say Bobby Cox moved me to first base, but Bobby Dews pulled me aside one day about 20 years ago. He goes, Murph, would you quit saying it was Bobby's idea? He goes, it was my idea. So Bobby Dews, great legendary coach with the Braves. Bobby and Bobby were sitting around in the locker room, you know, in the fall of '79, said, you know, what are we going to do with Murph? And apparently Doozy said, you could play outfield. So went to spring training in 1980, and yeah, that was my first All-Star game in 1980, and it relaxed me defensively, and I was coming into my own offensively. It just all came together. Bobby saved my career.